e bem-vindo ao meu canal. This week our subject is Portugal, as it is gonna be in next week. Portugal is my last country that I've been to. So I started from Lisbon, then I went to Sintra, and then Ericeira to learn how to surf. It's a beautiful small surfing town. And after that I went to Lagos, it's south of Portugal, and all the way up to Porto. I have a really good knowledge of like northern and south, how to survive kids in Portugal, because I went there as solo. I was cabin baggaging there because I had my small cabin baggage, and it kept me from shopping. You have beautiful shoes in Portugal. Portuguese people are really handsome and beautiful. They're like tan with like hair a little bit like light brownish hair color with like beautiful colorful eyes. So like if you have concerns about like am I gonna get along with the people, am I gonna meet people there or whatever, like no, everyone is so friendly. You can talk easily to anybody, and like they speak good English, also Spanish if you know Spanish. Like let me tell you, they're seriously so friendly. Like Portuguese people are lovely. I really like them. My Portugal trip happened so once upon a time, Portugal trip happened this summer. I was there in the first 2 weeks of August. It was so crowded. Everywhere is so crowded. All the train. It's so hard to find train tickets sometimes because it's so crowded. It's all booked out. Buy your tickets online. I will show you the website. It was so hard for me to find like where the fuck am I gonna buy a train ticket in Portugal. I'm making everything easy for you. The survival kit about Portugal is starting from learning the word obrigada. Normally if you're a male you say obrigado. If you're a female you say obrigada. Like, to be more local you say obrigada. You're gonna say obrigada and it's gonna save your ass. Seriously gonna save your ass. The Portuguese has a little bit Napoli accent. It's like t. Like okay, so if you're going as a French group, definitely rent a car. Like certainly rent a car, because there are so many like semi stops that I couldn't go because I need to like do 3-4 change. If I had a car, everything will be different in my old Portugal experience. If I go again, I'm definitely renting a car. If you rent a car way before, it's not gonna be expensive, but like I left everything in the last minute, so I literally bought my plane ticket like 1 month before. So yeah. From Turkey, the flights are a little bit expensive, I'm aware, but like the thing is like when you arrive, you will see Portugal is actually like one of the cheapest European countries that you can ever go to. Especially Porto. Porto was like deadly cheap. It was so perfect. It was seriously so perfect. When I was there, the Turkish economy just like went down, like to like the bottom of the earth, to like the hell. And so Porto was a great escape for me. Lagos is rather more expensive because it's more touristical. If you have in a budget, so it's easy to control in Portugal. Let me tell you this. Portugal has the color of orange. How can I put it? Like I'm gonna show you Porto. See the whole picture, you will see Porto is brown. Porto is a beautiful brown. Lisbon is like more yellow because of Trump 28. Also all the rooftops, because like from Alfama, all the Miradouro, the panorama points are all the roofs, so it's all orange. And Lagos is like because of the natural rocks, so it's like Lagos is orange and blue because of the sea. So the main theme of Portugal that I put is orange. I was really dieting in Portugal. They have so much pet food and they're really good, and I tried some of them. The Portugal cuisine is around the wartime. The people gave all the good parts of the meat to the soldiers. So what they had was like the stomach, and I don't know, they were just creative, so they created these new dishes. I haven't really tried all of them, but they're not taste bad. It's something different that you should just like consider. I don't know. So their food, Portuguese food, there are lots of sausages. So they have lots of seafood. Seafood is also really good. I had my best crab in Lisbon. I will give you. It's called some Ramiros. I will give you a list. I have a really good restaurant list in every city. To sum up Portugal, I would say ocean. Because of the ocean, Portugal doesn't really feel Europe. It feels like a tropical Europe. It feels like it's different. You cannot really expect anything from Portugal because it's supposed to surprise you. It's supposed to be spontaneous. That is Portugal. I know some people are going to Portugal, going to Lisbon, and they're like, it was fine. You expected something from Lisbon. You don't do it. You shouldn't do it. Lisbon is like one of the oldest cities in Europe. Like seriously, maybe the oldest city. and it was destroyed in 17th century or 18th, beginning of 18th century. There was a big earthquake with tsunami and all the fires, so the whole city was rebuilt. So it doesn't really give you an old vibe, but like there is so much culture and so many azulejos to see. I was really happy to see all the azulejos because they're so pretty. Portugal is seriously spontaneous, so either you gotta have somebody with you that you really get along, like perfect match, or just go alone, because you don't want to miss out the opportunities, you don't want to miss out the experiences. Portugal makes me smile too, like seriously, it makes me smile too. As a solo traveler, I could say that Portugal is not a dangerous country. Oh, you always have to be careful about pickpocketing drunk people at night. Like the biggest problem that I have is like when I go out with a group that I just met in like walking tour or like pub crawl from last night, sometimes I go back to my hostel alone around like 4 or 5. In Lisbon, it like everywhere was like rather pretty safe. It was really good. So like any concerns you have about like the safety in Portugal, I would say don't worry about it. Like take it easy. It's fine. Whoever doesn't know how crazy the Portuguese people get, let me tell you, they get like super crazy. Don't ever never worry about like how much fun that you will have there, because it's seriously so good. The important thing is the partying starts late. So in Turkey it starts around like 12:1. There it starts around 2-3. It was so hard to manage. Sometimes I just slept like for 2 hours and just get up and then do my things, and like at the end of the trip I was deadly ill. I was so sick. The types of music that you will find there is electronic. You know, Portugal has really good electronic music, really good. And also you will run into lots of reggaeton, lots of standard pop music, a little bit Brazilian funk, but it's mostly Spanish and reggaeton as it is in all Europe. So the thing about partying is it starts in the streets and it ends in the streets. It's always in the streets. In Portugal, you hang out outside when you party, because like almost all the clubs in Portugal, they're without AC, so it's like deadly warm day. It's like a Turkish bath. It's like a sauna there. So that's my main reason that I partied all the time on the streets. For example, in Lisbon, there's a street called Pink Street, but it's a little bit touristical. It's a little bit reggaeton. Like I didn't really like Pink Street. It was so crowded. It's full of drug dealers, full of drunk people, full of all kinds of weird people. But like Bairro Alto, it's the area a little bit like outwards. They have lots of bars and like some clubs. Those kind of places are way better. Like let me tell you this, it's way better. But like if you want to party till in the morning, you gotta go to Pink Street. So like in Lisbon, that's the situation. In Lagos, you just explore. Also in Porto, there are like 3 streets right next to each other, and everybody's also even out. Dude, like you just have to go there. You just have a super bock. If you're in Lisbon, you gotta have super bock. There beer everywhere. I was drinking sangria all the time in Lagos. Actually, I did caipirinha or sangria. I was drinking those all the time. In Porto, it's always wine. So one of the things about Portugal is port wine. I'm so sorry it's finished. I'm such a wineaholic. I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm a wineaholic. So I finished it. Actually, this is supposed to be like to drink it with my friends, and none of my friends tasted it. I finished it by myself. So yeah, you drink this. So this is Ruby. So it has 4 different kinds of port wine. Porto is like so beautiful. If I have like limited time, I prefer to stay in Lisbon and Lagos, but like definitely Porto was seriously so beautiful also. Be drunk with port wine, but like just port wine, like only port wine. It's like a parallel universe drunkenness. So you're not drunk with wine, you're drunk with port wine. It makes a difference, and you will see. If that happened to you, you know what I mean. So yeah guys, like whoever is going to Portugal, please, like seriously, go to Portugal. It's a lovely country. I know you will love it. I wanna do a video about Ericeira because like surfing was another level of this travel, and I'm gonna be talking about like how is it like and learning about it. Is it easy? So yeah guys, so watch my Portugal video. My second one is gonna come. No, that was too dirty. No, it's gonna I'm gonna upload it. See you guys all next week. And of course, like anybody, I don't know if anybody noticed, but this orange, I put it on because of Portuguese orange. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. You can also check out my other videos. So yeah, take care by then, and abraço. Ciao. No, they say also ciao in Portugal, right? Yeah, I think so.